Hey, this is Aaron with Faith to Walk Ministries. I'm going to do a Bible print, more detailed review of the original Canterbury and the new Canterbury red letter. This is just a little table in one of my offices. In fact, I'm going to let you know this is my office, little library, and drum room as well. It's a mess. Anyway, for my full Canterbury, and I'm going to say they're sold out right now, so they'll probably have to wait for the next printing, but you can still get the same Canterbury in the regular Yap. So if you couldn't get the full Yap, they still have it in regular Yap. But this is the case I carry it in. It's a Samsonite 13 by 3 inch. It's a laptop bag, but it's perfect. I have a little journal I write in. That's in there, and have the full Canterbury. All right. So let's just take a look. Now I'm going to concentrate on the. I wish this could be in the other room. This is not black on black on black. But you know, it's a. They're very nice. Like I said, right off the bat, you know that this has, for my other video, this is more of a shine to it. This is more of a matte goat skin. But what I want to do today is just concentrate on really the text block. Right off the bat, this will probably let you know how much thinner the new Canterbury is than the original printing. The original printing had 36 GSM paper. The new one has 28 GSM paper, and that's done a few different things. One of the things it has done, you can just see how much room between, you know, the leather between the King James version. I mean, you had a lot of. I mean, it's a thick Bible, so this one is relatively thinner, and that's what the 28 GSM paper has done. Is got it to be a lot thinner. And I'm tell you what. If I wasn't using this one for my everyday carry wear test, I would probably really start using this one because it is a whole lot thinner, which makes it a whole lot lighter Bible. It's more manageable. I hold my Bible a lot when I'm doing ministry, and so it's just a little bit lighter, more manageable. And so let's take a look. I just want to let you see even the spine on spine. There we go. The thickness of the original just is so much more. So I think it's a good trade-off. Another thing that's nice about this thinner footprint is something I've noticed. Now, these are both very well-constructed Bibles. Schuyler does excellent with them. And they're all Smythe sewn binding. Now, if you notice this is not, if you have one, a Schuyler Bible, these are not pulling apart at all. It's just the stitching relaxes. It's relaxed, not pulling apart. You might just get some in the front that's relaxing, and that's what that's doing. You want it to relax. If it's too tight, and it won't relax, what happens is those stitches can actually tear into the pages. And Schuyler, you engineered them very well, made them very well, so that gives a little, once again, relaxing that it can do. But what's nice about the thinner print, and one of the reasons it relaxes is because the weight of the Bible. And so with the thinner Bible, notice the same part, it's going to relax a little bit, but it's not going to be relaxed probably as much. Why? Because it doesn't need to. It doesn't need to relax as much as this one because this one is weightier, it's thicker. This one is thinner and less weight. So it won't have to relax as much. Now, some of the things on the inside that has happened for these Bibles is you still have the italics for the supplied words of the King James Version translators. You have a bigger change in the red letter, and we're going to look at that a little bit more deeper. But also, the words or the names doesn't have any kind of self-pronouncing helps on it. And, a lot of people don't think that makes any difference, but I'm going to tell you what, does make for cleaner reading. So what I'm doing now is just turn into some of the passages that have a lot of names. I just got through 1st and 2nd Kings, 1st Chronicles. Let's see here. There we go. So we're going to compare this. Let's see. That is 1st Chronicles chapter 3. Let's open this up. I don't know if you realize this or not, but well, maybe not. I'll say by the naked eye, it looks like the red under gold art gilding is a little darker in the new ones than the old ones, but not by much. Okay, where was we going? 1st Chronicles chapter 3. Here we go. Now, some of the things you're going to realize right off the bat, I don't know if you can... Well, I don't know if you can see it as good as it's showing here. Maybe. The paper is a little bit wider. Because of that, I don't know if you can tell this. Can you tell? And they just pull it. There we go. They pull it back. It shows up darker. It might not be darker print ink, but because it's on lighter paper, whiter paper, it picks up darker. Even the end, look at this. Even the end appears darker red. As far as a lot of people want to know, the ghosting of the 28. So there's that one. I wish I could show them both. Well, let me see. Let's see if I can do this. Like I said, I wish the lighting was better in here. So there's a little bit better. So the ghosting, and this is hard to tell because they're different pages, different variations. So it is the ghosting looks a little bit more. Of course, it is 28 GSM paper, so it's going to look a little bit more than the 36. But the trade-off, I mean, it's not much. It's slight. It's not much. The trade-off, though, for a thinner Bible is amazing. A lighter Bible is awesome. Okay, so let's look at these when I talk about the names. Now, yeah, I mean, these are like a lesser version of self-pronouncing. But when you're reading, you Abiyah, Asa, Jehoshaphat. So you have those pronouncing names in them. And even though it's not bad, I will, as I said, I'm still using this one for my everyday carry. But just look at the difference. Look at that. The reading is so much better in the New Canterbury without those self-pronouncing touches. It's a cleaner read. That's just so much cleaner than that. See, it's just so much cleaner read. So I really, really enjoy that. So the other difference is the red letter. And like I said, this is probably a better place to see the show through. Psalm 119:97. I don't have any problem turning these pages. I don't feel like they're fragile. I don't feel like they're going to rip. I'm always careful with all my Bibles anyway, no matter if it's 36 GSM. I'd be careful if it's 45 GSM or 28. So I'm always going to be careful. All right. Now, I have to say, this Bible is closer to the light source than this one. So you're going to have a little bit more show through just because that. Let's just do this. Let's move it this way. All right. Let's pull it out. Show through, that's the 36 GSM. 28 GSM. Because they have the more expensive French paper, which is very opaque, and it has that titanium in it, it helps with that opaqueness. But that's not bad at all. Very, very good. And, of course, also it has that line matching. So every line on this page is printed directly on the line of the next page. That does reduce a lot of the see-through. That makes it really nice. Haven't tried writing in the 28. If you have tried to write in the 28, leave your comments on how you view it. I probably wouldn't, this probably, like I said, be my only premium that I'm going to write in. So let's move this one back to the closer light source. Well, look at that red letter. All right, so let's do a black and red mix. That's better. Matthew chapter 13. The print is very consistent. The black is consistent. The red is consistent. The only premium Bible I think I've had that the red is not consistent would be the Cambridge Concord. In fact, I was at a Christian bookstore the other day, and somebody brought their Bible back because the red was not consistent. And I had to tell the bookstore manager, well, that's the way the Concords are made. That's going to be that way. He's like, oh, okay. But you're not going to have to worry about that in the Schuyler. The black ink is very, Schuyler Canterbury. The black ink is very consistent. The red ink is very consistent. So, yeah, I mean, and this is, like I said, black letters, a lot of people love it. If you love the Canterbury 36 GSM black letter, now's the time to order it. Right now. And as you read the Bible, you'd be able to tell where Jesus is speaking, where he's not. In another parable put he forth unto them, saying, the kingdom of heaven. And so that's good, but I am a red letter fan. And the red is very nice. Another parable put he forth unto them, saying, the kingdom of heaven is likened to a man which sowed good seed in his field. So the red letter, so let's just take a look. That's side by side. And that's red letter, black letter, red letter. Let's just, there you go. So the red letter is really not going to distract you. So don't let that hold you back for getting the new Canterbury. It's very, very nice. In fact, so nice. Like I said, I have the full yap. I am so tempted to get another one, to get the regular yap version of this one. Why would I do that? Well, always to have a backup is good. But, this is good, and I'll probably wear it out pretty good. But, I might want to carry something that's not the full yap. Because guess what? The full yap does not fit in my Bible case. Full yap will fit in this case perfectly. In my Bible case, it will not. And a lot of people, let me just say this, say it's not a complete full yap. Schuyler, I'm going to say, I love what you did. It does touch on the front. It does pretty well touch up here. Yeah, it's touching. It's about 3/4 of the way on these. But you know something? I actually, if they did a full yap, that'd have been fine, have a little bit more. Personally, I really like the dimensions of it. you know, would have been look awkward if it was out here a little bit more. I don't know. A lot of people say it can't be a full yap because it's not full here, it's not full on the bottom. But, you know, we're going to go with what Schuyler considers it. But going back to this text block, I'm just really enjoying the Canterbury a lot. The more I use this as my everyday carry, the more I seem to be really liking it. I'm using the cross references at the bottom pretty good, even though, like I tell them, you've heard me over and over videos, concordance can be bigger print. I'm still using it pretty good. Only because it's not paragraph form. The main word is set apart in red, black reference, black, you know, the phrases, the verse phrases. But I am enjoying this very much. So when they come out with the full yap, again, definitely grab one. I know some people are selling them for more than what they bought them for right now because so popular. But don't let it hold you back from getting the same Canterbury red letter in the regular yap. In fact, I might just pull the trigger on that. Hey, if you have any questions about the Canterbury, let me know. Like I said, they're nice. Yeah, you could tell right here. That is a little bit darker. Could be the lighting too. There we go. Yep, that's the same light source. So it is a little bit darker on this than this one. So anyway, thank you for watching. If you haven't done it yet, subscribe to my channel, please, and hit like and share the videos. So I just thank you for watching, and God bless.